The U.S. Sun has found that teen mom Jenelle Evans' ex-husband disregarded a restraining order after he was charged with beating her son Jace and instead stayed in their home to safeguard the family during an alleged break-in. In an exclusive statement to the U.S. Sun, Jenelle's manager asserted that despite an order of protection against him following his alleged September strangulation of Jace, authorities permitted her husband, David Eason, to remain with the family following the alleged break-in at the former reality star's home in February. According to Jenelle's manager, August Keene, the police allowed David to come home to protect his family during the very traumatic experience Jenelle and Jace endured during the break-in. It was during those days together at the house on what the couple has come to refer to as the land, he added, that his client finally decided to file for divorce. During those few days together, Jenelle expressed to me that David had said a few things that caused her to make her final decision and submit the documents for separation. It seems that Jenelle might have stayed with David through the felony strangulation and misdemeanor child abuse accusations if things had gone differently at his house. He had the upper hand, but regrettably, he didn't take the time to relieve her pain or anxiety while they were together. The manager went on, "This is what finally caused the legal separation." In the lengthy statement, Jenelle's boss revealed additional startling information. August claims that Jenelle informed him that if David had not abused Jace, the court's no-contact order would have been lifted sooner than it did as a result of the child abuse accusations against David, and it was also because of the no-contact order that they were forced to temporarily separate. The statement also seemed to indicate that David had multiple opportunities to salvage the relationship. The statement went on, "David stopped talking to Jenelle while on the yacht for a few days, and things may or may not have been able to be worked out. Considering the circumstances, Jenelle and I were genuinely quite concerned about David. She was relieved to hear that he was okay, and we were all relieved to see him on social media at a pub. Thus, no, she wasn't much bothered by the bar." Jenelle's manager was alluding to an earlier article in the U.S. Sun that said the former Teen Mom 2 star became envious when she saw her divorced spouse at a bar with a lady in the background. David's lawyer was contacted by the U.S. Sun to provide a statement. The letter also discussed Jenelle's strained relationship with her stepdaughter, Marisa, following widespread rumors that Jenelle had ejected the 16-year-old from the home due to issues with her father. There was never any malice or bad purpose on Jenelle's behalf toward Marisa. There was never a spiteful undertone at all. After staying at her friend's place for several weeks, Marisa had already stopped returning home. No one was sleeping in the room, therefore it was empty. Jace had just arrived home, and the arrangement of Jace and Kaiser sharing a room wasn't working out. The press release added, "So Jenelle kindly asked Marisa if it was up if Jace could sleep in her room while David fixed the upstairs bedrooms, and she could get her room back after David got home and he fixed the upstairs." The representative for Jenelle stated that the relationship didn't work out and that he thought the tabloids painted a picture that Jenelle was kicking Marisa out and tried to portray her as the evil stepmother. Following the reported break-in, the manager said that the MTV celebrity made the decision to part ways with both David and Marisa. The purpose of Jenelle's manager's lengthy statement, according to him, is to make sure some rumors are put to rest and clarity is brought to this unfortunate situation. According to a source who previously spoke with the U.S. Sun, David, who has been residing on the couple's boat in a docked marina, was only intended to be there for a few weeks while they worked things out. According to that source, after CPS dropped the case against them, the original idea was for David to remain on their neighboring boat for a few weeks while they worked out what would happen with Jenelle's eldest son, Jace. In the middle of February, Jenelle regained custody of her son Jace, who had been seized by CPS due to the teen's claims that David had assaulted him. The issue with that is that, as a result of a September 2023 incident in which David was charged with felony violence by strangulation, Jace has a stay-away order against him. After CPS dropped their case against the couple, Jenelle had to arrange for David to stay somewhere while the situation was resolved. That eventually didn't happen, according to the source, because Jenelle became envious when David posted footage of himself drinking at a bar while a woman was in the background. On February 23, Jenelle submitted her separation request. Jenelle included everything from David's 2019 admitted murder of their pet dog Nugget to his current felony accusation of strangling her son in her separation complaint. In the suit, she also asked for complete custody of their 7-year-old daughter Ensley. Additionally, Jenelle requested that David's mental health be assessed by the courts prior to his interactions with Ensley. It is in the best interest of the minor child that plaintiff be granted primary physical custody of the minor child, and that defendant's visitation and/or custodial time be predicated on a mental health assessment to ensure his fitness and ability to care for the minor child, the papers stated. According to Jenelle, David's history of erratic behavior and substance abuse presented challenges for him when it came to raising Ensley. Jenelle claimed in the passionate complaint that David's excessive alcohol use and his short temper create a negative environment for the minor child, and as a family, plaintiff feels as though they have to walk on eggshells around defendant, as his mood swings are unpredictable and vary in their intensity.